Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Discriminating Gamer. You know, when I was a kid, I did not realize that my dad was stealing board games from the toy store. Looking back, though, all the clues were there. Today, we're taking a look at Lord of the Rings Fate of the Fellowship by Z-Man Games. Now, this is built off the Pandemic system. It's going to be for ages 14 and up, 1 to 5 players, and you're looking at 60 to about 150 minutes to play. So, let's go down to the table. Let's open this box up and let's see what's inside. Okay, folks, let's get this thing opened up. Now, I should note that this is designed by Matt Leacock, and Middle Earth Enterprises is also part of this as well. Okay, looking at the back of the box, we're definitely going to see it's based on the Pandemic system. Nice little card sleeve section right there, but you can see, oh man, just the artwork in this game. I cannot wait to get this thing opened up and see what's inside because of the artwork, but let's go. I can't wait any longer. I have been waiting for this game for a long time. I've been looking forward to it. Because I'll tell you what, man, I love Pandemic. It's one of my favorite games. I've played it so much. I love all the different iterations that have come out with it, even the other odd games that have come out based on that system. Absolutely love them. So, inside this box, let's get this thing opened up. And we'll start off, and we're going to have a nice little rules booklet here. Okay. Make sure we get all this and screen for you. All right, looking at the back, we're looking at about 24 pages. We got all the symbology, other icons, and you got your setup for your cards, your difficulty setting, and everything else. Sounds like basic standard Pandemic to me right there. All right, we'll get everything in there. So we got our overview, we got our content, okay, all of our components and everything else, and then we're going to have all of our board game features, everything you're going to need to know about the board. Here's our setup. Oh, nice setup. Okay, all the numbering where everything is going to go. It looks really good. Okay, continue off into, I'm guessing that's in a one-player game. Yes, looks like we're still in our setup phase. All right, deal out your player cards. Wow, there's a lot of setup right there. But then we're going to have our key concepts in the game. All right, just the different wording that you're going to need to know for everything. Let's not miss that one. Play in the game. All right. Let's see, we got our fellowship, our muster, our attack, we're rolling some battle dice. Looks like, okay. Tell you what, the artwork, oh, this rule book just looks fantastic, and it feels good too. This is a nice, thick paper. Feels great. Some fine points in the game. Your next game, suggested, scenarios for it. Oh, man. And then here's your solo game if you want to play it by yourself. And there you go. That, okay, is our rule book. That is a good-looking rule book. Now, well, this is cool. We have to construct dice towers. This game is going to actually come with a dice tower. Let's get that on there for you. So it looks like we're going to be punching those board pieces out. Oh, that looks really nice. Oh, that thing's huge. Okay. I did not realize this thing came with a dice tower like that. Oh, I absolutely love that. Packing up your tower, how it's going to go in your box. This is what everything's going to look like. Very nice. Very nice. Now, let's get this board out. I really want to see this board, so let's get this off to the side. Okay. Now, this is a nice, huge 6-panel board. All right, so I'm going to have to make just a little more room here. All right, let me put some stuff off to the side a little bit. Okay, and let's see if we can show you everything here. Now, looks like we're going to have our threat rate right up here. All right, but look at this artwork. Oh my gosh. Looks like we got a hope track. Okay, our draw, resolve, and our discard pile. Draw and discard for our other cards down here. Here's your order of play. I mean, this game just really looks very, very pandemic-y, but absolutely gorgeous. Tell you what, let's zoom in just a hair. I'm just going to kind of pan around this just a little bit. Just want you guys to take a look at some of this artwork. I mean, this thing just looks really good. Really good. Absolutely love it. All right. Okay, that's enough of my geeking out about the artwork for a minute. All right, and it's just a one-sided board, but really, really nice. I'm impressed with that. So let's get this guy back up here. Let's put the board off to the side. Now, looks like we're going to have just some tissue paper holding everything in place. Okay, nothing in there, because it looks like right down here we're going to have some components of some kind. We'll look at those in a second. But I'm guessing we're going to have our tokens, maybe part of our dice tower and everything right there. I don't know. we'll have to take a look at that. And I'm getting a really bad glare there too, aren't I? Wow. Let's see if I can do something about that. So, all right, you know what? Let's angle that light because that glare is super bad. That's still not. Wow, why am I getting my? I move these lights around all the time. Okay, what are we going to get here? We are going to get. I'm probably not going to pull all these out of the little tiny bag, but these are some super. Actually, I'm going to pull those out. I'm just going to pull out this one color because it looks like they're all the same. But this is going to be color blue, and this is going to be a bunch of little. Well, get those on the camera. Get those focus. It's not one to focus. All right, but we're going to get like some little blue warriors. Okay. I had to put my camera backwards today. Maybe that's what my problem is. All right, so we got those. We're going to have some green ones. Okay. Got some dice, and it looks like we're going to have a whole bunch of red ones. These are those same little tiny warriors, it looks like. And then we're also going to have some gray. So blue, green, gray, and red little warriors. Now, these are probably our markers, probably for maybe our player color, player count. I'm not sure. Maybe, actually, I'm going to say probably not. But, ooh, look at that eye. Yeah, those are nice. Nice wooden tokens there. Those look good. Hey, there's actually a little bag of something in there. All right. Let's get that closed up. What's this little bag? Oh, you're going to get some little brown workers too. All right. Let's put those off to the side. Now, your dice. Oh, yeah. These dice are really cool looking. They are etched, as you can see, but those just look. Wow, those look and feel really good. Just absolutely gorgeous. I'll tell you what, the production of these games these days is just absolutely outstanding. Okay, put those off to the side. Now, let's take a look and see what's inside this. I don't know if we're supposed to look inside here by now. Oh, yeah, here we go. So this is going to be all of our player pieces. Okay, let's see if we can get these out and show you. Now, I'm having a hard time holding on all these. Green guy kind of fell back in the box. Now it looks like I'm not really sure who the people are. Looks like they possibly they changed some of the people. I know we're going to have Frodo and Sam. Okay, we got Gollum right here. But there you go. Yeah. Take a look at those. Those look really, really good. Now I see why they have them in this cardboard. Okay, but you want them to fit pretty flat, so I don't know if we'll leave them in that cardboard for very long. Now, we got this set of cards and this set of cards, but I'm really curious as to what this is right here. I want to go through all the cards last, because this is going to be, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, okay, we're going to have some stands. And, oh, yeah. Ooh, I'm liking this. Okay, so we're going to have some plastic figures that are going to come with this. And these are, oh, yeah, look at that, our riders. Oh, I'm hoping that's focusing okay for you guys. Let's see. Let's get that right over here. Come on, focus, focus, focus. Looks like it wants to focus down low for some reason. I have no idea why. It's bugging me. Okay, let's put these guys back in here. And what's going to be in these? These going to be more of the same riders. It looks like these might be a little bit different. Okay, or they could be the same mold, just maybe different. Okay, but yeah, those look really good. And I'm guessing inside this box, I'm guessing we can actually probably put some of our tokens and other stuff in there as well. We'll figure it out. Okay, let's put those off to the side. Now, let's take a look at all of our cards. It looks like we've got two different sizes of cards. Now, let's get those taken off. So it looks like the backs of all these is going to be the same. Now, and like typical fashion, okay, so it looks like we're going to have like regular Pandemic. We're going to be drawing cards. It's going to take us to an area. See dwarves set off from the bag in, and Gandalf go to Erebor. So it looks like we're probably, when you draw these cards, different stuff's going to happen. Okay, so we can just kind of thumb through these really fast. Take a look at them. I do like how it just kind of highlights the location that it is. Very nice. But yeah, it looks like Days, Frodo, Bor, and the Morgoth's knife splinters. Wow, I can't even read today. It's the light's right in my face. Servants carried Faramir to his pyre. So it's all just a bunch of different stuff. I don't know what the number stands for, though. I'm really curious about that. One ring to rule them all. Mordor, card number one. Yeah. I have no idea. But I guess we're going to figure it out once we figure out how to play this game, huh? But I tell you what, I am excited to learn how to play this game. Just not excited for that light blasting me in the face. All right, now looks like we're going to have some different events. So these are this is what I really like to pay attention to. Now, you guys can pause and read those if you want. Okay, these look good. All right, and skies darken. This is going to be, I'm sure, all the bad stuff. So whenever you draw a skies darken phase, you're going to go down and you're going to do all the different stuff on that. And those, as normal, look like they're all going to be totally the same. And you don't really want to put every one of those in your game, because then your game is going to be, oh, so hard. Okay, but that looks good. All right, and let's see, let's put this. This actually tells you your different figures. You're going to put them on their little stands. Let's just put that off to the side. Now let's take a look at our big chunky cards. And there is a ton of these. There's definitely a lot of these cards. All right, so it looks like we're going to get, let's get this all in here. All right, so we're going to get our characters. Let's see what characters we're going to have in this game. All right, Aragorn, Arwen, Boromir. I will say I like that. I like the new artwork that they gave him. Okay, Eomer, Eowyn. I'm really bad with some of their names. Faramir, Galadriel. We're gonna have Gandalf, Gimli, Gollum. We got Legolas, and then Merry and Pippin. So we do have all the standard characters that I was thinking. Okay, so no different ones. I'm guessing these might be some of the different scenario cards or something like that. All right, what's on the back side of these? Nothing. Okay, so we'll just take a look at those. All right, so it looks like you're going to be complete if you do different things. So yeah, so these are definitely looks like our scenarios. How many of these you draw every game, I don't know. Maybe multiple of them are out. Let's see if I can move my finger out of the way. I'll just do that. Okay, that way you guys can get a better look at them. Boromir reclaims his honor. But yeah, I love the pandemic system, and when they start putting stuff like this in it, oh, I absolutely love it. It kind of takes that system and just makes it, to me, it's just more fun. All right, so there's going to be our actions that we can do. All right, rolling a search. Here's more actions. We can muster, attack, we can capture, so it's even different than that one. We can travel. We got fellowship, prepare. What's on the back of these other ones? Nope, the backs are even different too. Okay, so there is a lot of different action things you can do. All right, so this is 2 of 2. So it looks like our action boards are going to go in pairs. So this is 1 of 2. Oh, I see what it is, 1 and 2. So you're going to give each one of these to, okay, I see everyone's going to get 2 different. I got it now. Whoo, pay attention, Ray. All right, and this is where all the bad stuff is going to happen. Shift I to Frodo's region. Ooh. Okay. So yeah, not only do we do this, but we have little bad stuff that's going to happen down here. All right. Boy, I tell you, I do like the way they set these up. Definitely makes it easy to find the location that you're having to deal with on these cards. Very nice. Oh, this one looks really good. So, okay, looks like we have just a few more of these to go. I'm not sure how many different versions or things down here we have to deal with. I keep seeing a lot of the same ones, like the shift the region. It almost looks like we only have like a half a dozen different things down there, but I don't know. All right, now we have the Wheels of Saruman, and we have the Drums of War. Okay, and that is all of those cards. And let's see, let's get all these back in here. We have all these little cards. I'm just going to set those there for right now. Okay, now, for now, I'm just going to put this stuff here and all this stuff here. I'm going to figure all this stuff out later. Okay, but we still haven't opened this thing up and looked at our tokens to see what we have inside of here. So let's get the old eagle knife out. Let's pop this open. Let's see if we can manage to get it to tear plastic. Sometimes that's easier said than done. Come on. Boy, they really used a Nice strong plastic for this one to hold these sheets in. Okay, now I know some of these are going to be the dice tower. Okay, so let's take a look at them. Oh yeah, it looks like they even have little numbers on them. Probably make it easier for you to see what you're doing. Oh yeah, this is going to be super exciting. I can't wait to see what this looks like once we get it opened up and get it put together. This looks fantastic. Almost all the punch boards in this thing is just nothing but your dice tower. All right. And you're going to have one thing of tokens. Okay, and there's all the tokens you're going to get. A lot of little one rings, whatnot. All right, there you go. And that's going to be those. So I'm just going to temporarily put these right here. I'm going to go through and I'm going to put all this together, get all this stuff figured out, and see how it's all going to go in there. All right, this box or board looks like it's going to go right here. We got to see how this is going to fit together and whatnot. All right, let's put our rule book here. Let's put that there. All right, and that's everything that goes inside this box. But I forgot to tell you earlier on, I also have Gandalf the White. We got to look and see what's inside of this as well. I don't know how I forgot about this. It was sitting off to the side, and I just discovered as I was putting everything back. So let's see what's inside of this box, because this is going to go inside of here. And this is just going to give us, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get card. Look at that artwork on the back. Oh, yeah. Hopefully that focus is okay. We're going to get a Gandalf the White card. And we're going to get, they goobered them on. Okay, there we go. And we're going to get a Gandalf the White little wooden block too. Very nice. You know what? I'm going to do that because I really don't want this card to get stuck on that. That could be incredibly bad. Let's put this back in here. Okay, and there you go. All right. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that is Lord of the Rings, Fate of the Fellowship by Matt Leacock and Z-Man Games. Future right here. All right, so I got all this punched. I got everything back in the box, and I want to show you this. This is actually really cool. I want to show you how everything goes in here with this tower built. Okay, let's get the rule book out. Let's go ahead and get the board pulled out. And this is how I have everything in my box right now. And this is how the tower is supposed to go, and there's modifications for sleeves and stuff like that. So I just put all of these tokens in one bag right here, and I put these tokens in another bag. And they're going to sit here and they're just holding all these cards in place. Now, I don't have nothing sleeved. If you sleeve these cards here, what you want to do is cut them in half, and you're going to put them in these trays right here. Okay, so in here, I've got my bag with all my wooden tokens, and I have my dice right here. So this box right here, which I wish they had an easier way to get it out. It's kind of tough to get out, but if you open it up, okay, I have all my Nazgul guys on their little stands right here. They don't want to stay in the stands. I might have to glue them, but then I have all the wooden tokens. So I'm probably going to put those in different bags. I'm not really sure how I want to do that, but they fit really nice just in here. Okay, so put that back in there. Now, how this tower works is actually really cool. So you're going to put the eye. It's going to go right over here in that little slot. Let's pull the tower, and this is the tower back built. All right, now as you can see, okay, there's down your inside. All right, and it's all built really good. You really don't have to glue this because they have extra pieces that hold all the pieces together. So it's built, this thing is solid, okay? And here's the base. The base is just gonna sit here. So let's move this out of the way. So when you pull this out, this is my only concern I'm gonna have with this is how well this is gonna last, because when you put this together, you'll notice these little notches right here, and that's what's gonna go on these. So all you're doing is basically sliding them on both sides right there, and then just kind of slide those down, okay? And once they get to the bottom, you're good to go, okay? Hope you can see all that. Then you just take your eye, and your eye is just gonna fit in here. It doesn't fit really tight, but it fits good enough, okay? Because you don't want it super tight because you're gonna be taking it out all the time. So it's just like that, and there you go. And now you're gonna have your dice tower. It sits there, and just to show everybody, here, we'll turn it this way. Well, actually, it's got a little spot. I don't know how many dice you roll. I haven't, like I said, I haven't read the rules of this one yet, but if you just dump all the dice in, you're probably not rolling that many dice each turn, but as you can see, it'll go too wide and it's going to hold all the dice. So hey, it's a functioning, working, really nice dice tower that you're going to be able to get with your game that you don't have to go get separately. Okay, so put those dice back over there. Now, take it apart. Oop, hey, look at that. I left the dice out. it got trapped in there. Hopefully we're not rolling that many dice at a time. Okay, so the eye, okay, we'll slide this back down. We're just going to put the eye right there. Now, you be really careful sliding these apart. Okay, just kind of push up a little bit on that little tab right there. Just push up just a hair, then it pops right out. So in this piece, these little tabs or slots are just going to go right in those slots right there. You're going to take this part, and it's just going to sit right between those. Now, this is kind of bent just a little bit, but it's actually holding just fine. All right, we got our cards in there. I'm going to put these tokens back down. I'm going to put these down. They're going to fit right inside there. Okay, put this box down. Now, I'll go back and put that dice. And it's not going anywhere. It's technically, you don't need to put them in the bag. All right, we'll set that right there. Rule books are going to go right up on the top. They're going to fit right on top of that rule book or on the board. And then we're going to put that right there. Okay, so there you go. Now, that is how everything's going to go back in the box and what it's going to look like. So let's go back up top. Let's close this thing out. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is Lord of the Rings, Fate of the Fellowship, Pandemic System by Z-Man Games, and also the Gandalf the White expansion. You know what? This game, it just looks phenomenal to me. I love the dice tower, the way they built that. It is very strong, very sturdy. Be careful putting it together, okay? But I think it's going to last a good long time. And I love the way it fits in the box. All the components fit great. Everything seems to be really good. The miniatures, they don't want to stay on their little stands, so I might have to glue those in. I'm not really sure, but I'll deal with that when the time comes. But, you know, I'm just excited to get this one played. I want to learn the system. I love all these different iterations that they do with the Pandemic. I just love the system. But hey, I want to know what your thoughts are. What do you think of the Pandemic system? What do you think of when they do these different games in that particular world? Are you tired of Pandemic? Are you just all burned out on it? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below. And also, if you can please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. And also, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoy the content we provide here, we humbly ask you to click on the Super Thanks button and leave a tip. You know, statistically, only 1 in 7 dwarves is happy.
Somebody help me on my feet again, and I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know where I've been.
Hello and welcome to The Discriminating Gamer, the board game review show.